Hello.
Hey,
Hi, I'm Shelly and you are.
I'm Kaizad.
And we're here today to cook some amazing recipes with chocolate. So, chocolate, which means we're making a dessert?
Not today. We're making salad though.
Really?
Yeah.
Salad
Mm-hmm.
with chocolate.
With chocolate.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what do we have here?
So we have some summer greens, and we're going to make balsamic and dark chocolate dressing.
Okay.
Maybe some nuts, throw in some cranberries, and an apple. First, what we can do is we can just measure out a few of the ingredients,
Okay.
process them, chop them up,
Okay.
and we'll have Chotu come in and do that in the middle.
Super.
You need to clap your hands twice to get Chotu in here.
Ta-da!
There's one with
Awesome.
many photos over here.
Okay, so you help me with the chocolate.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what we do is we'll use a cleaver,
Okay.
a blunt cleaver, so
Uh-huh.
it's easy to get chunks because you don't want really thin slices or anything.
Okay.
Plus, because chocolate's hard, it dulls the blade. And we're using 70% dark chocolate.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
And the kind people at Bar Chocolates
Hmm.
have conveniently made bars that are 100 grams. So
Oh,
it's
nice. So
very easy for us to
measuring.
figure out. Yeah.
Nice.
We need about 90 grams.
Mhm.
So we'll eyeball. So let's knock off the first 10 grams or so.
Fraction.
Right?
Hmm.
And then just go like that
Okay.
and chop smaller chunks.
Chunks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put pressure here.
Yeah.
This will act like your fulcrum,
Okay.
and you just move up and down, up and down, up and down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
So the smaller,
like this?
sure, whichever way is comfortable.
Okay.
The smaller the chunks, the easier it is for us to melt it.
So at home we might not have a cleaver. So what? would
Any
you recommend?
any dull-edged knife will do.
Mhm.
The reason I'm saying dull-edged is because you want to use a lot of force, and
Hmm.
sometimes things slip, and
Yeah.
you don't want to cut yourself.
Okay.
And now we'll just melt all the chocolate that you got in here.
Few moments later.
Okay, so the chocolate is probably melted by now.
Okay.
We add it in for a few seconds, and it looks like it's not melted, but the minute
Yeah.
the minute you start.
Oh wow. So is this a compound chocolate?
No, this is the Cabocho chocolate.
What is the
The
difference?
main difference is compound chocolates will use a fat that's vegetable oil based,
Okay.
and your Cabocho will use cocoa butter, which is the good stuff.
Ah, interesting. Right.
It's a lot harder working with Cabocho chocolate. It requires more skill and precision,
Okay.
which is why a lot of people switch to compound. But
Right.
There's no comparison in terms of quality.
Okay. So generally when we heat the chocolate, there tend to be some.
So that's what happens. So you just need to let the chocolate be.
Okay.
You should not keep stirring chocolate while it's melting.
Yeah, like
Let
not
it-
whisk it too much.
Let it melt slowly, aram se and all, and you'll get this perfect, smooth, melty thing.
Wow.
The other thing to check out is that you should not heat it too much. No high temperatures, because then it might denature. It might curdle and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's a problem. However, the cocoa percentage in chocolate
Hmm.
makes a huge difference in the taste. So depending on what we're going to make,
Hmm.
you may want to use a chocolate with a higher cocoa percentage or a chocolate with a lower cocoa percentage. We're using 70% cocoa here
Oh.
because we're
okay.
making a salad dressing. We don't want it to be too sweet.
Right.
So the balsamic vinegar and the dark chocolate, the bitterness of the dark chocolate will make a really nice dressing. So now what we do is we'll add the oil.
Okay.
You want to add the oil first
Hmm.
so that it doesn't congeal. The minute you add the balsamic vinegar, because it's got a low pH, it's acidic,
Okay.
it'll start to congeal. So we're gonna add half the oil required. This is a tablespoon measure.
Okay.
So I'm throwing in 1 tablespoon,
Mm-hmm.
10 tablespoon, and I'm throwing in a 3rd tablespoon for now
Okay.
of olive oil. You can use any neutral oil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using olive oil for now.
So I could choose to make this dressing with any other percentage of dark chocolate, right? Like it
I
could
mean,
be 56. or
you could, but The less sweet, the better. The more bitter. For this particular, I personally prefer it bitter. But again, if you like it a little less bitter or more sweet, you can go for that. Once you think that the emulsion is formed, then we can start adding the balsamic. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and a third tablespoon. Now you'll notice the texture changing a bit.
Yeah.
You'll notice it congealing. So see, now we've got a homogeneous mix
Yes.
again. It's customary to have a shot of olive oil when you're doing this.
Mhm.
I'm just joking.
Oh.
Don't do that. It's not good. Okay, now that the dressing is ready,
Mhm.
please extend your tasting finger.
Oh.
Now you get a plate to plate the salad. You can also put stuff like cinnamon or any other kind of spices that you like. So we have, this is the plate we want to serve the salad in.
Okay.
This is the lettuce that Chotu very kindly tore up for us.
Okay.
And just take a nice little, we throw in some cranberries.
Okay.
You can choose to soak these. You can keep them as they are. You can soak them in some liquor. Give it a nice
Oh.
zing. And then what we do is Chotu also cut some apples for us very nicely. So we just scatter some of these.
I don't
slivers.
think Chotu can really do this so well.
He's very proficient. Chotu is the man.
Then why is he Chotu?
He chooses to associate by the word Chotu.
Ah.
His real name is Raman Nal, but he prefers Chotu. His PUBG caller tune, his call sign is also Chotu.
Okay, I'm gonna buy that, but
Yeah.
let's get back to the salad.
And then we just drizzle some of this. Again, there's many ways in which people do dressing. Some people just put a little serving of the dressing in the middle, let people decide how
Right.
much they want to do.
Right.
But we just put some ourselves. If you don't want to do lines, you can also do dots. You can just do like dot 1, dot 2, 3. But lines are easier. And we're good.
The salad with balsamic and chocolate dressing is ready.
In all our recipes today, we used bar chocolates or baker's artisanal recipes. We encourage you guys to try your own fun recipes using chocolate and share them with us.